Alright, hope you're doing good. This bonus video is going to be all about cash flow, how to maintain a healthy business cash flow, some tricks of the trade, and more. Now, cash flow is something pretty near and dear to my heart because I've been doing this full time for a couple years now, and coming from me, I've made every mistake humanly possible as far as mismanaging cash flow. So my point is, when you actually lose thousands of dollars of your own money, you tend to pay attention and try your best to master how to fix and remedy the situation. In turn, I believe the end result is me being quite savvy with cash flow, knowing what I'm doing. That's why I'm going to enjoy teaching you this because, again, this is invaluable information that I've never seen anyone else teach. Maybe they have. I'm not trying to say how good I am, but I'm just telling you. So, number one thing that the common misconception about Amazon FBA businesses is that you can make money really fast and get rich quick. Not true. This is a long game. Okay. This is a long game that is cash intensive. And it takes consistency. By the way, these principles don't just apply to Amazon FBA. They apply to all cash flow oriented business that sell physical type products. Okay, whether it be Nike, Adidas, doesn't matter. In order to make money on Amazon, you need to have a little bit of money. It's not like we're going out there and selling a digital product like a course or a training or a consulting call or anything. We're not doing anything digital that requires no hard cost. This business requires hard cost, meaning that we have to invest in inventory. Okay? We have to invest in inventory. If you want to do things at the highest level, you're going to have to invest in softwares. We are going to have to invest in ads. Okay, whether it be Amazon ads or Facebook or what have you. Those will be our three main expenses. Okay, and why I'm laying this and detailing this all out for you like this is I just want you to enter this business with the mindset of not trying to get rich quick, knowing that it's a process and a long game, and that the more patient you are, the better it's going to affect your decision making. Okay? If you're operating with the mindset of trying to get rich quick, it's going to hinder your decision making, I can guarantee you. You're going to make some bad decisions with your business. You're going to get reckless, and you're going to ignore areas that need vital attention. This is how it is, and the thing is, not many people would be able to sell you their courses or their trainings if you know all this information before going in, right? Because all you see is the Lamborghini or the Audi or the Ferrari on the thumbnail of a video that tells you how Amazon FBA is the exact reason why people got these types of cars. I'm here to tell you that that's not the truth. And again, it can be the truth, and maybe for some people, but it is a long process, okay? I'm not here to say that this business is not something you should get into. This is the best business, one of the best businesses on the planet Earth, okay? For a very, very upfront capital investment, a very, very small upfront capital investment, we have the potential of seeing a very, very fast and very, very profitable return on our investment. Way, way better than a stock. Way, way more efficient than starting a brick and mortar. Way more efficient in my experience from even doing online drop shipping. And yeah, I mean, it really is a great, great business. I just don't want you to have the mindset of getting rich. So let's go over another topic. So when you place an order with a supplier on Alibaba, the standard rule of thumb is 30% upfront and 70% after shipment is complete. So as you can see, this already is good for our cash flow. So we're only having to pay 30% up front. So if we order 1,000 units and each unit is $4, total cost would be $4,000, right? So 30% of 4,000 would be 1,200. So basically, to begin, we're only going to be required $1,200 out of pocket for this inventory. That's extremely good. By the way, and if you do product selection correctly, like how I teach it, if you optimize your listing correctly, how I teach it, if you do everything correctly, how I teach it in this course, this initial $1,200 can turn into 6 figures within a matter of a couple months, and that is not a lie. Okay, I've been upfront with you on all the negatives of this business. Now I'm going to tell you some of the positives, right? So if we invest the $1,200 up front, we then have to pay $2,800 after shipment is completed. So we're out four grand already. Like I've said before, the first order is going to be the hardest order because we don't yet have sales and money coming in to fund the next orders and the next orders and then the next product and then the next product. Basically, you're going to be out 4K in inventory before you even sell a product. Out 4K before you sell a product. So let's say we initiate our product launch, just how I teach it. You absolutely crush it with the launch. You achieve exactly what you set out to achieve in terms of ranking. And now you're on pace, right, to make a consistent 10K per month in revenue. Extremely doable, especially if you follow all the trainings within this course. This honestly is many people have done it in the past, and including myself, very, very doable. Okay? So let's say in the perfect world, we're making 10K a month in revenue on this one product. What's our profit margin? Let's just say 40%. Okay. So out of the 10K, we're making 4K in profit per month. 4K profit per month. Out of that 4K, I would estimate, you got to live, right? Got to live, you got to eat, you got to pay the bills. So, I'm just going to say 1K minus 1K in living expenses. I'm just going to be generous here. Okay. So now we're down to 3K in profit. Now we're down to 3K in our pocket, I should say. I'm going to go ahead and say minus 500 for ad spend and just miscellaneous expenses like just anything miscellaneous, such as any other freelancers you might have paid to do images or anything. Trust me, you'll start to realize that these costs add up. Okay, so right off the bat, you're down. So we went from 10K in revenue per month to 4K in profit to 3K, and now we do 3K minus 500. We're down to 2,500 in our pocket. $2,500 in our pocket each month. Now, of that 25, you got to reorder inventory, right? I mean, you can't sell units if you don't have any to sell. You're going to have to plunk down really, really soon. Especially if you follow my teachings, you're going to have more of a problem of staying in stock than being able to sell, trust me. You're going to have to plunk down another 30% for 1,000 or whatever quantity you decide to go with. So we're at 25 now. And we're going to have to minus 1,200 from that for another 30%. Okay. So does that kind of making sense to you right now? So 2,500 minus 1,200 would be 1,300. $1,300 in our pocket. So what on the surface, what seemed to be absolutely insane, and you were probably thinking and dreaming about your next mansion when I said 10K a month in revenue. Now you're a little more humbled when you come to realize that it's probably going to only be about 1,300 in your pocket to keep this business going and keeping it funded. So this is what I want to detail for you is, and my point with all of this is not to scare you, but it's to just get you in the right mindset and tell you not, if you have a full-time job, if you have a steady income stream already coming in, don't quit your job immediately just to get into Amazon FBA, okay? In fact, you can make so much more money in the long term and scale so much faster if you hold on to that job, do the Amazon FBA thing as a side income for the first while, scale it up that way, stay debt-free and stress-free, and then once you start hitting the numbers you need to be hitting, then you can quit the job a year later. Okay, does that sound good? That's what I want you to get out of this video. Stay with the job for a year. Quit the job a year later. Don't quit the job right away. You're going to end up in a much bigger hole than you want to be concerned with. Believe me that. Okay? This is extremely valuable stuff. It's obvious stuff once it's a reality, but I need it to be obvious for you before it's a reality, so you can be prepared and you can do your due diligence on budgeting and monitoring your numbers. That's why you best be doing a significant number in sales on Amazon if you truly want to live and make a living and be able to have freedom with this business. Okay? That's that. It's totally doable. You just have to have a little patience. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.